Doggies.
Uncle Jed, this sure is the biggest bunch of indoors I ever did see.
Not what you call cozy. That table looks so spindly, couldn't set a meal on it.
That's an antique pier table. It was once at Versailles. Just think, Marie Antoinette may have brushed past it on her way to a fancy dress ball. Napoleon may have put his hat there. Louis XIV may have stubbed his toe against it.
Mr. Drysdale, we're just plain folks. We don't mind a few things being second-hand.
Well, I guess if there's no stove, I gotta go to cooking out back again.
There's a kitchen out there, and I completely stocked the freezer for you.
I like to cook in the setting room so I don't miss nothing.
That's okay, Granny. We can move the stove out here.
Why don't you take a look at it first, Granny? It's just past the dining room and the butler's pantry.
Come on, Jethro. I never did see me a tree group hands before.
I suppose this is quite different from your former home.
Well, I've roughed it before, I can rough it again.
But this is one of the finest mansions in Beverly Hills. It was built by John Barrymore, one of our greatest actors.
Pretty fair stonemason, too. Well, it's nice, Mr. Drysdale, but we had a real first class back home, too.
Yes, I suppose some of those old southern mansions can be quite beautiful. Spanish moss and those large white pillars.
Less the moss, but we brought the pillars to put on the beds here.
I think Miss Hathaway was talking about wooden pillars.
Oh, never slept on one of those.
Jed, can't start the stove, can't find a wood box, no place.
Jethro, get the axe from the truck and go cook Granny some firewood.
Yes, sir, Uncle Jed. Saw some big dead trees outside, parked near as high as his house.
But you don't need wood for the stove.
Miss Hathaway, I reckon you're one of them career girls. I reckon you don't know too much about cooking.
Pa, you should see that there kitchen. It's got an icebox for a whole side of beef.
You don't say.
Guess what keeps that great big thing cold?
What?
3 or 4 little bitty pans like this.
Perhaps you'd like to see the drawing room.
Think of that, Ellie. A whole room just for drawing.
Well, Mark Harrington, I'm not sure if the Clampetts are ready for Beverly Hills, but I am certain that Beverly Hills is not ready for them.
You have, as usual, Miss Hathaway, put your finger on the crux of the whole grisly mess. And the first person to sign a petition to remove them will be my wife.
But surely your wife will see that underneath the rough exterior, the Clampetts are basically good people. Perhaps she will help them to become socially acclimated.
My wife, before we were married, once broke an engagement with a Rockefeller because he ate a salad with a cake fork. But nothing, I'm stuck. I'm either going to lose my wife or my largest depositor. I've got to choose.
Well, there is only one choice you can make.
Exactly. But how do I tell Margaret we're through?
Mr. Drysdale, you're not serious.
No, of course not. I love my wife. That's what makes it so difficult.
Well, as we used to say at Vassar, love will find a way.
Did love find a way for you at Vassar?
Well, no.
Then shut your well-educated mouth and think of a more practical solution.
Is this the Clampetts?
No, ma'am, it's their house.
Gardener matter?
I don't know, Percy dear.
He was awfully muscular with Penny Weather. Looked like a chopped up telephone pole he was carrying.
Granny, I got the firewood. Uncle Jed, these big old dead trees was all strung together with big black rope. No matter which one I cut, the other ones kept it from falling down.
Can't find no pump in the kitchen, don't see no well, no creek. Fancy place ain't got any water, Jed.
Well, there was a cement pond out behind the bushes yonder, Granny.
Powerful for a piece to haul water up to the house.
You don't have to haul water up to the house, dear lady.
Looky here, stranger. I don't care how other folks lives here in Beverly Hills, but us Clampett is going right on taking baths. Inside, Jethro.
Shall we see the upstairs?
Looky, Pa, there's a whole nother house up here.
Well, in any case, this is obviously their home. Quite suitable, actually. An appropriate setting for a Penny
by the size, they must be awfully rich, Matter.
Exactly. I have kept Pennyweather Academy the finest in Beverly Hills by restricting my students to the brilliant or the rich.
But all the students are rich.
My standards of brilliance are set very high, Gloria. Now, while our new library may be the finest in the state architecturally,
It doesn't have any books.
and we know how much books can add to a library, so I want both of you to do everything you can to make the Clampetts feel like contributing to the atmosphere of the school, no matter how unusual they might seem. Now, shall we go in?
With their heads held high.
Holding a banner with a strange device, Excelsior!
Oh, Percy, we know you're an English professor. Stop quoting. Oh, how do you do? I'm Miss Pennyweather.
Oh, yes, I'm Miss Hathaway and Mr. Drysdale.
Charmed. Are the Clampetts? Are they in residence?
No, ma'am, in Beverly Hills now.
Well, the staff seems to be here. I saw the gardener, and I presume this is the handyman.
Back home, they said I was one of the handiest.
This is Mr. Clampett.
Mr. Clampett, the millionaire?
They're basic people with basic money.
Wall to wall.
This is Gloria Mundy, the president of the student council, and my son, Percy, the English instructor.
How do?
Now, tell me about your dear children.
Well, there's my daughter, Ellie Mae. She's a nice child, but I gotta admit, little strong-willed. Just keep her away from wildcats and she'll be fine.
Wildcats, Matter!
Then there's Jethro, my cousin Pearl's boy. Don't know how long he's gonna stay with us, because he's gotta get back to school in Oxford where he goes regular.
Oxford? You attend Oxford University.
Well, it's a school in Oxford. His pa went there too.
Ah, yes, the old school tie. I suppose you went to Eton as a boy.
Jethro went to Eton the minute he was born.
Yes, the minute he was born, his father matriculated him.
Kinda think it was his mom.
Well, in any case, he is an Eton man.
That he is. Matter of fact, Jethro won an Eton championship.
Oh, marvelous! What of?
Eton.
Well, I know, but what was it? Cricket?
Oh, no, it was crawdad.
Crawdad?
I don't think Jethro would eat crickets.
Oh, I meant, oh, and here's young lad himself.
I ain't a guy, but I thank you for thinking so.
This here's Ellie Mae.
Your daughter. What an interesting couture you have, my dear.
Yes, and I can spit 20 feet too.
Welcome, young lady, Percy.
Welcome to the Pennyweather Academy, Miss Clampett.
Ellie Mae, mind your manners.
He was even to bite my hand.
Ah, and here's Jethro.
The Oxford student.
He stands at the head of his class.
Astonishing.
No, ma'am, the desk is just too small for me to sit down.
May I welcome you to Pennyweather Academy. On behalf of the student council, I'm Gloria Mundy, the president.
Oh, go on, you fun of me. I know the president's a man.
I've never met a boy with so many muscles. What a sense of humor with so many muscles.
Gloria! I'm not sure the Clampetts would be comfortable at Pennyweather. You know they could use a lot of books in the library.
But would people like this be willing to make some endowment?
Sure we will. We'll make anything you need. Just have to give Granny a paddle.
Oh, don't you love your new home? It's so big and there's just the four of you. Why, you must each have your own bedroom suite.
Well, I guess we do, darling.
Milburn, escape at once!
Escape? What are you talking about?
The fire! I tried to phone, but the phone's gone dead, so I sent the butler for the fire department.
What fire?
Fire? Guess Granny got one going. Why don't y'all stay for supper tonight and Granny will wump us up a mess of grits and hog jows.
Oh, no, I won't. I can't cook nothing in there, Jed. The meat in the storage bin is all froze solid. I put some dandelion greens in the sink to warm up, and the sink ate 'em all up, and I can't get nothing but smoke from that darn city stove. It won't draw worth a damn.